I'm just silly enough to believe that if I put 3 good rounds together, I could be playing in the 150th Open Championship. Who knows how far I actually go, but just being in the qualifier makes you a part of the Open Championship. It's all of us that were trying to get through to have that dream of playing in the Open. We're all in this together. And it's cool that a kid from Columbia, South Carolina has a chance to tee it up with the greats in the world on arguably the greatest stage in golf. And yes, I put the golf shoes on at the house a lot of times. Don't judge me. Yeah, we gotta go. Are you coming out here, you crazy girl? You are. What are you doing? What are you doing, silly? What? Yes. Yeah. Golf is just who I am. Golf is really all I know. Oh, hey. All right, well, I gotta go. We got golf now. Love you, Annie. Love you. Bye. Clutch. I'm just a golf sicko. I love it. Yeah, we have quite the assortment. We have all the staff bags that I've accrued from Callaway over the years. They all have my name on them. I don't want to get rid of them. I'm never going to hit any of those ever again. I just can't get rid of them. All right, so we got camera, we got tripod, we got golf bag, we got golf balls. I think we have golf balls. But more than likely, I probably forgot something because that's kind of par for the course for me. But I think I have everything today.
There you go, my friend.
I told you I was gonna forget something. I cannot remember not having a golf club in my hand. The first course that let me play and practice and use their facilities when I moved here 6 years ago, so it's kind of a very special place to me. And I don't know, it's just a cool, like, old school throwback golf course. So you don't see it much here in the States anymore. Nothing, like, not exactly similar to what I would find to St. Andrews, but there's some similarities. I probably started playing golf when I was 3, maybe 2 years old because my dad's a PGA pro, teaches golf for a living, and I would go with him to the golf course, watch him teach lessons. My brother on the PGA Tour plays golf. My sister was almost an All-American in college. She played at College of Charleston, was a stud of a golfer. My mom, probably the best golf watcher on the planet. She doesn't play herself, but she loves the game. And golf is all we know as a family.
Yeah, what are y'all doing today?
We're just filming a video for the Open. I'm going over to do the qualifier for the Open in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like the story.
Wonderful.
I know. Yeah, I'll probably see you walking.
Well, I'm on number 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
And love playing here, love being around. So it's always good to see you.
Yeah. So hopefully, hopefully I hadn't pulled one left into your house. If that's
well,
where you are.
When you do, make sure they're good balls. Don't play with bad balls,
I don't.
okay?
Okay.
Good. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, good to see you. I spent hours watching, even if it was a random pro-am or a celebrity golf tournament or whatever was on TV that was golf related, I was watching. But my most fond memory is watching the Open growing up, waking up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., watching it with Dad, setting alarms to wake up on my own to watch Tiger Woods, watch Jack Nicklaus, Tom Watson, and all these greats try to tackle links golf, because over here I didn't have access to that kind of golf. And it was intriguing to watch the style of play, the knockdowns, the 30-mile-an-hour winds, the rain, the bad weather. Just link style golf is something that is so cool and appealing to me, and honestly made me jealous that these guys got to play it.
He's done it.
Probably the two that stick in my mind are the two very obscure winners, Todd Hamilton and Ben Curtis. They had no business competing and winning a major, and these guys somehow mastered 4 rounds of links golf in tough conditions and major championship conditions, and it was cool to watch them take down the heavyweights. And so all these memories I have that I can vividly remember watching that are all tied in to the Open Championship is pretty cool, and culminating here with me trying to go qualified. Very special video, guys. We are going to the Open qualifier over in England for the 150th Open Championship at St. Andrews. Yes, and I'm taking you guys along with me on that journey. We started the channel in 2014 as two guys doing trick shots. So fast forward, 6 months later, we're filming with Rory McIlroy doing trick shot videos, and it was something that we could never imagine happening. And that's kind of, we started building a brand, building it out. And as you can see, we have Wesley. We're at the Country Club of Lexington. Back. Match number 16, which match 15 was the last one we did, Wesley.
I don't remember how it went, but I don't think it went well for me.
Wesley and I's sibling rivalry is intense. 9 holes, 1v1 to settle who is the best Bryan once and for all. Anyway, we'll see you on the first tee. Good luck. From an early age, we always wanted to compete against each other on the golf course. We wanted to win. There were tears shed, but at the end of the day, it made us who we are as a golfer.
Oh, be right, baby.
No way.
What a shot.
Are you kidding me? I 100% believe that if we didn't have each other in our lives, Wesley wouldn't be on the PGA Tour. I wouldn't have had a successful college, professional career, because you can't replace having a player that's really good, that's motivated.
Better D than mine. That's distance D, not direction.
That you can practice alongside, but also compete against and want to absolutely beat each other's brains in on the golf course.
You might be out of frame.
At the end of the day, he's a PGA Tour winner. He's played at the highest level, and he knows my game. So I know that he'll give me good sound advice. Nice birdie, man.
Major players making major moments happen. That's a great par. That's gritty.
Thank you, guys.
That's gritty, George.
It's been an amazing journey, and can't wait to just keep it going. What's on tap for today is basically play a few holes, simulate some tournament golf, go through routines, and just kind of give like a checkup to see where the game is. Guys, let's go. I hope this is Ed. Ed, the greenskeeper out here, is an absolute riot. I mean, Ed, I told them you were gonna be quiet.
I'm whispering.
He is what makes this place tick. He's loud, obnoxious, and 100%. You show up to Aiken Golf Club, you hear him yelling across 8 fairways, and you're like, yes, this is gonna be a great day. End of the wind, or not cold, but early in the morning, probably playing like a 205 shot, honestly. So we're going full 5, tight fade around the trees. Oh gosh, that's an early morning swing for you. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was close. Absolutely striped top, thin skull 5-iron, 40 yards short. Good bunker shot to 20 feet, make it. Birdie on 1. Yes, come on. I played at the University of South Carolina 4 years. I was a 3-time All-American, had a really successful college career, and I teed up against Russell Henley, Luke List, Brian Harmon. Played with a lot of PGA Tour winners, players, and it was cool at the time, right when I turned pro, having my peers get successful on the PGA Tour. I'm like, hey, this is I was just as good as him, and I know things hadn't turned out the way I thought they would, but at the same time, it's I was competing and playing against the best in the world. If you play golf long enough, golf beats you up a lot. I have a 1-year-old daughter. You come home, you shoot 78 or, oh man, I shot 78. But then you come home to sweet little Annie and you're like, golly, it really puts things in perspective. Even when you're out on the golf course in the middle of a bad round, you're like, you know what? It really does, golf doesn't matter. Raising a kid, being a good husband, those are the things that really matter. And when you have that perspective, it really does makes golf way more fun. You ready? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ah! And it gives you a perspective that I never could have had without having Annie. It gives you a joy that you can't replace, and it's hard, yes. The balance, there'll be plenty of days where you don't play golf, but again, it's part of it. You learn to adapt, and it's something that I wouldn't trade for the world, and it's made me a better golfer just being a dad, because again, you learn things from a 1-year-old that only a 1-year-old can teach you. This way. You can definitely feel the Open qualifying, the Open Championship getting real. It's a few weeks away. My game is starting to trend more towards what I want it to be in tournament golf. Swing's looking kind of nice though, Mills. It like the work that I put in this week versus like what it was now versus the tournament last week it really is night and day. But the nerves are starting to kind of kick in. I start thinking about like, man, that Monday qualifying June 20th, like getting a little antsy thinking about qualifying for the Open. First time competing in 17 years overseas, and so it's getting real. Welcome to the George Bryan Golf Academy here in Chapin, South Carolina. We got G3, instructor, dad, golf pro, and this is kind of where we grew up playing golf, practicing, working our game in high school. But it's a great place to work on the game, and we're out here for a little lesson because game doesn't need it, but at the same time it does, and he's a good set of eyes. So,
Instructor's a compliment. That's an upgrade.
But basically, like before a tournament, I don't want to get too technical, and so we're just going to kind of go hit draws, fades, work on shot shaping, and he's going to be a set of eyes to see if anything's glaringly wrong. But yeah, come on the power lines.
This will be complicated.
Yeah, everything with you is usually.
See, everything is designed out here to be very difficult. The grass is not cut intentionally. Opens or majors have high grass. Yeah. And it's unusual to look at. So the grass is up on purpose.
I'm gonna try to start up the right trees and draw it into the center. Posture good?
Looks good to me. There you go. Now see, that disappeared. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, that was
okay, so the draws are done.
I guess the
draws are done.
I have an easy time telling people how to act, but sometimes I have a trouble of actually walking that out. But when I do, it is amazing how much better you play when you are freed up, you're happy, you're just enjoying the game.
Here's what not to do. Don't try to solve your problem. If you get a little bit off when you're playing, don't try to solve your problem with mechanical ideas. There you go. That is beautiful.
Yeah, so that's really all it is.
That's absolutely perfect.
When it comes down to the stretch, when you need some birdies, like, you know, you're in the right spot to do it. So yeah, attitude is everything, and that's one thing I do a good job telling people how to do it, but I need to do a better job myself in competition doing that.
Plug all those balls in and take all this with you. Just go through the highlight reel, run it over and over and over. Everything about that, what it looked like, sounded like, felt like. You taste that dust? Yeah. Now it's time to go pick them up. Incidentally, this going to pick the balls up caused many, many arguments.
I always picked up on my golf balls.
I know, but guess who didn't?
Wesley.
Wesley.
I don't think my game is catered necessarily to link style golf, but bad weather, tricky conditions is all part of golf, and I've played in every single condition you can imagine. Just stick with your routine, stick with your game plan, and eventually you're gonna hit some good shots, you're gonna get comfortable, and it'll be fine. But no, that's part of the challenge, that's part of the allure of links golf, is you never know what kind of weather conditions you're gonna get. Oh, Shaper, I left it in the heart. My golfing hero, Tiger Woods, there's a chance, it's a very small chance, but there's a chance I'll be teeing it up with him in the Open at St. Andrews, but still, that's an actual possibility that's still kind of like crazy in my brain. I mean, I'm 3 rounds away from playing in the Open Championship in a major. Will I get through? Who knows? Maybe not, but like I'm gonna prepare in a way and think in a way that like I'm gonna give myself the best chance. So many great winners all these years, so many great venues, so many great tournaments, and hopefully, like I said, 3 good rounds, and you never know. Catch you later. And me too.